Good morning, everybody. It's Brett, your thankful carnivore, on a Tuesday morning, August 27th, with today's thankful carnivore report. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. You were hungry, you ate some meat, you drank your water. If you weren't hungry, you didn't eat at all, because, hey, we only eat when we're hungry, correct? That's right. Listen. It's been a crazy couple of days since I last hung out with you all. After Mass on Sunday morning, my wife and I go to the Planet Fitness, and I happened to walk past one of the TV screens that they have running. It had I won't mention the network's name. I don't want to give them any advertising whatsoever. But in the cryon and on the screen, in big letters, carnivores are contributing to climate change. And then a bunch of other nonsensical propaganda and misinformation. Then, so that's Sunday. Yesterday, on my lunch break, I'm scanning Twitter, and somebody says, "See what happens if you type in humans are omnivores." And then Google comes up with this lovely little thing saying, well, yes, humans are omnivores, but we're also anatomically herbivores. And it's okay to eat ancestrally, again, nuts, plants, da-da-da-da-da. First off, I'm going to address the Google thing. That's a line of crap. Ancestrally, we did not live off of eating nuts, berries, and plants. Number one, the nuts and berries were only in season for a tiny time of the year and never in a great enough abundance before agriculture for us to have consumed enough calories to survive. Just wasn't possible. Didn't exist. What you see in the grocery store is not what was in the trees or on the vine 100,000 years ago. Somebody says, but isn't it immoral to eat meat? No. Not if you're a living, breathing human being. You were designed to absorb meat in the small intestine. And that's exactly what happens. The most nutrient-dense food on planet Earth is meat. Anyway, so this nonsense about for Google, then we got the nonsense from the news, and there was this huge push yesterday, also over the weekend. I think eating defenseless animals is a matter of human function. I enjoy them. There's nothing you can say that's going to stop me from eating them. In case y'all don't wonder, we have somebody in here who's spewing the propaganda about poor little animals, poor little animals, poor little animals. I don't consider eating meat in the least immoral. And I suggest you visit a mental health expert as soon as possible, if that is your opinion, because it is a pathological, disordered thought. It is not consistent with a pro-human, pro-health way of thinking. And it is not ever welcome here. This is the Thankful Carnivore Report, not the Argue with Vegans report. We are functioning and surviving and thriving. I don't want to survive. I'm thriving. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I lost 40 years worth of depression symptoms, eating meat and drinking water. You think I'm the least bit interested in eating your toxic plants, your mitochondria crushing sugars, and those disgusting carbs that you all put in your mouth? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. not for love nor money. And my conscience is 1,000% clear, and it always will be, because it is not a crime to be healthy. It is not a crime to eat nutritious food that your body is designed to absorb and function properly on. It is not a crime to expect to be healthy. It is not a crime to eat the meat you crave and can afford. Now, I don't care what's on somebody else's plate. It's none of my business. I won't ever try to force somebody to eat a certain way to suit my preference, because that is totalitarianism. And I'm against that. I'm against forcing people to do things that they don't believe is good for them. I'm 100% against that, and I always will be. And basically what you have here with this plant-based nonsense, oh, meat is horrible, meat is awful. It's just another lie to control more people. Because, hey, once we no longer control our own food supply, my friends, once we are denied the legal right to choose what we eat, what kind of a life will that be? Don't think it's not coming, because that's the ultimate goal of these plant-based monsters. Yeah, I'm calling them what they are. They're monsters. They're anti-human. Veganism is an anti-humanity ideology. It doesn't focus on thriving or living or being happy. It's a push to control, to restrict by any means necessary. That's not freedom. I don't support that. I never will, and I'm never going to apologize for it. So if you want to be a totalitarian monster, that's your choice. That is your choice. Keep it to yourself or expect blowback, because it's not something that people who love life are ever rationally going to support, in my opinion. Listen, my friends, it's okay to stand up. Tell the truth about your experiences. Don't get into these endless circular arguments of authority and, oh, this is science and science and science and science and science. We are the living results of what eating meat and drinking water can do for human beings. You can't argue our experience away. There's too many of us now for us to just be considered anecdotes. That's not going to work anymore. You can't ignore us. We're in the hundreds of thousands now, if not millions. All that media wouldn't be happening if we weren't making a difference. Eat your meat, drink your water. Be aware, be smart, don't be afraid, because we're winning this from the ground up. Don't lie, be honest, always tell the truth, my friends, and most importantly, be thankful. We'll see you all tomorrow.